What's up, guys? Welcome to A Reseller's Life. My name is Chris. Thank you so much for joining me. In this episode, I'm going to go over the fact that I'm going to hit a sourcing wall pretty soon. Right now, I'm at 491 listings on my challenge to get to 10,000 total listings. And I'm averaging right around 50 new listings a day now with this new challenge. But I'm going to have to bump that up to 175 listings 4 times a week in order to get the 10,000 items. At my current pace, I'm probably going to max out around 3 to 4 because my sell-through rate is going to equal how many new listings I put up on eBay. So I'm going to go into exactly how to get over this sourcing challenge in this episode. If you guys want to follow along, please like, comment, and subscribe. You can also follow along in my store. This is the feedback left for others section of my store. You can go into here. My store is linked below. I leave feedback every single time I sell something. If you want to check what I'm selling, I just sold this Gucci micro purse. I'm doing a little bit of outlet shopping, but mainly I'm focusing on shoes. Here you see I sold a pair of Merrells for 89 bucks. I paid around $30 for these. And I am really going heavy on buying online, which is the solution. I'm going to go over the 2 ways I'm buying online right now and how you guys can use the same. I did the math. If I were to drive around to all these stores looking for my profit margin, in 40 hours, I would expect to find 200 items per week. I also live in a really affluent area, so even then, I'm only going to find 200 items per week is what I'm guessing. And I need 700 items a week in order to meet my goal. So I can't do it just driving around. It has to be done online. So the first way I'm going to do it is I'm actually going to buy people's death piles. So if you wanted to go to Home Depot and get a medium-sized box and you want to start shipping that stuff out of your house and it's mainly shoes, let me know. Email me at chris@dailyrefinement.com. I will send you the label. You can put it on the box. As soon as I get it, I will pay you out. We can work out something ahead of time. If I know you, maybe I can pay out first, but I do want to inspect the product to make sure it's what you said it was. Number 1 is buying death piles and also liquidated inventory from other sellers. So far, I've purchased around 1,600 units in the last week or so from different sellers who are giving me the inventory they don't want to sell, getting out of the shoe business per se, letting me sell that. Number 2 is I'm going to use a tool called Lacroix. This is by my friend Ty Blunt. This is a tool that identifies opportunities on eBay, and currently it is free. Normally there's no free lunch. This is actually free lunch. They don't even have a paid version. They're just like that company Vendu, where they're just going to see how it goes. So right now it actually is free. Ty is an awesome dude, and I'm going to show you guys how it works. Okay, so now we are at ebay.com and we're going to start using the Lacroix. So I'm going to click this little Lacroix button. This is the extension. I'm going to type in a model number of a Nike Air Force One. The reason why I'm going to do that is just an example of a SKU that you can save in your top list. What you want to do is save the listings that you're commonly looking for, and that's going to help you save time because what I have noticed from all top sellers is they narrow down specifically what category they are selling. So let's go here. Let's go to new prices. What about 10,000? Even though Air Force Ones aren't usually not that expensive. Let's see. You're going to put in the number of sellers you want to compete with and the sales rank you're looking for. I'm going to use 10 million sales rank and 5,000 sellers. There's no products that match that, but this hopefully will not eliminate very many people. So okay, now it's going to pull up these 2 model numbers. So here I'm going to click the actual icon and it's going to pull up the existing listings. So here you can see there are 507 people selling this Nike Air Force One on eBay. And so what it's doing is it's going to compare what the Amazon rank is for this item. Also, it's going to give me an idea of what these are selling for. So I'm going to go ahead and search low to high. Let's see, pricing by shipping lowest first. And I'm going to scroll down here and click new with box. So there's only 311 available. You can see here, this is the triple Air Force One. This is a $99 plus $15 shipping. This is a sponsored ad, so this is fantastic. When you guys are asking about promoted listings, this is where the promoted listing shows up. But if you scroll down, you can see here, somebody is selling it for $82, guaranteed by Monday, December 2nd. So as an example, you could pick these up. You could message the seller and ask, can I get a discount if I buy both of them? They actually don't have any group discounts, but sometimes the seller will have a group deal. The number one place to source right now, guys, is eBay. You want to go on to eBay and flip on eBay to eBay or Amazon. Here is this model. We're going to go to Amazon and look it up. I've already pulled it up just so you guys can see. This Nike Air Force One, I know you have to be ungated, but again, look up things that you are not ungated in. And you can see here, this has an Amazon rank of 3,000. In the last month, it has sold 2,293 units. That's ridiculous. That's like 80 a day, 75 a day rather. That's a lot of sales. This is pounding. It's really an incredible product. You can see here there's 3 people selling it. You can find out what the buy box is in that specific size. And then if you are ungated in Nike, you can just send them these specific shoes. Now, this is the part that's astonishing to me. It's selling right now for $140 on Amazon. You can get this shoe on Nike.com for $90. So even after Amazon fees, you're making a really healthy profit just buying from Nike. And that's the power of Amazon. People want it now. They're not even messing with Nike.com because they want that prime shipping. 2 days the shoes are going to arrive. So this is the biggest opportunity right now. You don't need to buy a $2,000 course. You just need to do this part, which is look up the different items on eBay using a tool like Lacroix. I'm biased because Ty is my friend and I really like this product, but it's awesome. All you have to do is learn, and then you can save all of these items in your top list. And here you can just come back here and keep looking. It's going to save the ASIN for you. You can make a note. I put a note of list ASAP. I currently am not ungated in Nike, but plenty of people are. This is not one of the categories of shoes that I'm selling in, but it's a fantastic one. You can see the ridiculous sell-through. So again, this is where I'm going to be spending the majority of my time looking for items. I'm going to give you guys another example, which is Merrell's shoes. I'm going to do the Merrell Graspo Air as an example. So this is a pair of shoes that I was looking, I like Merrell. Merrell sells really well for me. It's a shoe that I enjoy selling. So here, as I'm scrolling through these listings, you can see right here, this person obviously has more than one pair. You can see by the picture that they're in a stock room. I really like these types of photos because sometimes you can get lucky and this person works at Marshall's or the outlet or some kind of warehouse where they have access to a bunch of them. This specific seller, not this one, but somebody like this, is where I just purchased 1,100 pairs of shoes from one person, right? So I am looking for these opportunities inside here and also learning the market. If you guys spend all your time inside this looking at what things sell for, you're going to basically become an expert in a specific niche, and you can take that to make as much money as you want. Right now, people are complaining about sales and not knowing where to price items. It's because you're not spending any time looking at the specific market. Inside this, you'll be able to determine what exactly things are selling for. You can see who's priced the best. In this, I'm going to go ahead and search the lowest first and get an idea. I'm going to scroll down to new. And I'm going to see, wow, look at this. This brand new one right here, size 9, is listed for $42.50 with $12.99 shipping. That's what, $55. The next listing is $79, which is my listing. Also, this $90 listing is also my listing. So you can see here, I've intentionally priced these items competitively versus this other seller who has it at $115. This person is also paying promoted listings, but guess what? They're going to be purchasing mine first because it's cheaper. So this promoted listing is a waste of time if you're not in the market. This is one of the shoes that I have a significant number of. I have 14 of them. So I'm going to sell my item 14 times before the next person even gets a chance because they're priced way out of the market. So even though their promoted listing is making their item rank higher, people aren't stupid. They can see my listing on here also for less. But the thing is, I understand this is actually priced a little bit low. I don't even need to price it that low. I could price it at 100 and they're still going to sell it. I'm still going to be able to sell my item because it's competitive to the market. This is really, really important to understand, guys, because as you are looking at opportunities, you need to know your market. You shouldn't ask the question, how long is it going to take for my items to sell? If you don't know, don't buy it. That's a huge rule. If you don't know how long it's going to take for you to get your money back, you could have just dead money invested into this item and you don't know how long it's going to take back. I review stores all the time, and a lot of times people get stuck into buying inventory that's super cheap. And the thing is, if you buy 1,000 items at $1, That's $1,000 worth of stuff that is not selling. You don't want to do that. You want to buy items that are going to sell right away. People ask me how much money they need to earn X amount of money. It's basically a third of how much you want to make per year. That's my opinion. If you want to make 100 grand, you probably need comfortably 30 grand. The reason why I say that is you're going to run into opportunities that are lower margin but have high sell-through rate. Of course, you can do it with $500 and just flip it over and over and over again. But if you want to have a life, eventually you're going to have to buy something that just sells like crazy. Like this Air Force One sells 70 times a day on Amazon, and there's only 3 people selling it. Eventually you're going to find one of those, and you're not going to quadruple your money. You're paying 90, selling it for 140. You're paying $90 to make $20 or $30, but you can do that 2,200 times in a month. Hopefully that makes sense, guys. But using this tool, the reason why I picked this 10,000 item goal, actually, to be honest, is because I'm going to run into opportunities like this Air Force One while doing the research. So hopefully, guys, this is a useful and interesting episode. If you like this type of content, you can help me out by buying the reseller field guides in the description below. It's $35 with code YouTube. It's just basically a highlight reel of my basics on how to start this business, buying, inventory, purchasing, how to keep track of all of it, storing items, a simple guide on how to do it. But again, I recommend you take that simple guide and then start doing it. The only way you're going to learn is by starting. On Amazon, if you're going for the route of just selling popular items, you're going to need a little bit of a heavier bankroll. So just keep that in mind. You don't need any money to start, only a few $100, but in order to scale, you do need some for those opportunities. So I wish I had known that when I first started, because I would have just jumped into Amazon sooner. But I appreciate your guys' time. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys later. Take care.
Sells for $450 on eBay, but $580 on Amazon, and you figure out how to buy it at enough scale, you can sit at home, spend 10 hours a day working it, like day trading, and I generally believe 50%, which is absurd, 50% of the people standing